So I can send you guys these links and so you can study. Got Mr. Todd Higgins with us this morning from Ohio, just outside of Canton, I believe. I cannot remember the name of your town, even though I looked at it 100 times. Oh, outside of Columbus, Ohio. I've been to Canton, Ohio. I think that's what we're talking about. I've been to Canton, Ohio. Okay, we're going to start again here, and we are going to talk about the beacon card, and we're going to walk through and we're going to talk about the anatomy of a beacon card. The new system is the pocket beacon and or the keychain beacon. We're introducing both of those with this program. Both of them are extremely hot. I cannot keep them in stock. I'm on my fourth order since getting these beacons, and I've got a lot of guys that are out that sell these that have been waiting on these for like months. so they kind of had their orders lined up. Jerry, I've got 5 of them sitting here. Matter of fact, it's my last 5 that are going out first thing in the morning. And we'll get those out to him, but they're all programmed up and ready to go. The beacon card is simply a mobile business card that is attached to our Rad Dot beacon. Our pocket beacon that is attached to our Beacon Funnels platform. And you can see here, this is where I will be this summer, overlooking this beachfront right here, sitting in this hotel. But you can do this business from absolutely anywhere. You can run the platform absolutely from anywhere. So this business is really, anybody can do it at any time, any place, anywhere. So, but you can see here, this is the beacon card. Now, one thing I want to express, and let me just show you something here real quick. Let's see here. Let me go back over here. I'm going to show you what a custom beacon card will look like. I want to make sure we get all this. Tonight's just a, tonight is no, there's no, it's just training. So we're not looking for, there's no regiment, if you will. This happens to be a barbershop, okay, that was built. I duplicated it. This is because people were going to the one I actually built and signing up that didn't even live in the area. So I duplicated this. But this is what a custom beacon card will look like. So when you go to talk to someone and you're sharing with them the beacon card, you'll need to let them know that, hey, we're going to customize your card. Does it have a copy code we can use? The beacon card? Yeah, or just throw together a business card out of the generic and color it whatever you want to color it. But I can share a copy code with you. This card right here is a custom barbershop card. You can see this is a picture of the inside. We put a logo up here, and we match the colors of the business, of course, with the card itself. And we create a custom mobile card, okay, a custom mobile business card for your clients that are attached to the beacon. It's the same card that you're going to be sharing with them and showing to them. It looks exactly like the one you've got. But what you can do is you can talk to them about, hey, we're going to customize this, you know, and you're going to get their logos, you're going to get their information, and you're going to collect cash for that over and over and over again. So let's jump back over here to if you guys don't have this app right here, Credit Karma, get it. I got my stuff stolen not too long ago, and I found out because Credit Karma, it's got an alert thing on it that says, hey, check your stuff. And I checked my stuff, and sure enough, I was able to get it fixed. But let's see here. So the beacon card system includes the mobile card and the pocket beacon, and of course the beacon platform. And we're going to walk through all of this here tonight. This right here is a markdown card. We're not going to be concerned with markdown cards right now, but I'm going to share that with you tonight. This is going to be an upsell that you're going to be able to do. So let's talk about the anatomy of a beacon card. First is the click to call. The click to call is simply a simple tap of a button on a smartphone that a person can make an immediate connection with another person in real time by phone. It works with the phone system itself. You simply click on it. It pulls up on an iPhone. It says, do you want to call? And on an Android, it calls directly. So just simply a click to call is just simply a button that you tap and call. Click to text, with a tap of a button on a smartphone, a person doesn't have to search for your number to send you a text message. Now, there's one thing you need to know about this. Some people use third-party texting apps. Those third-party apps do not work with the phone message system. And because of that, the text me, the text now, whatever we have here, this text button does not work with third-party apps. Now, it works with the phone message system. Verizon is terrible about removing the Android message system from phones and putting their own message system on there. So if you're with a Verizon owner and it's got the little red icon for text messaging, that is the Verizon message icon, and it does not work with this button. Now, that's on a very small, minute minority of phones, but you will run into it. All they have to do is download the actual Android message app, and it will work. It works with the phone app on iPhones, unless they've got a third-party app there. I've never used a third-party message app. I don't download that kind of stuff, but you will find that some people do, and that doesn't work with a third-party app. So just remember that. Just simply click on it, open up your, and I'm going to show you live in just a moment. It will open up your message system, and you can text right from the phone. Next is the email us. Click the email with a tap of a button on a smartphone. A person can open a form and type an email that is disseminated and received immediately to the person whose beacon card you are sending it from. Inside the system, when you send me the information and you send me the email address, I put it in several places inside the phone. One place is in the contact us information, another place is in the V card, and another place is in the email us. When they click on the email us button, and I'll show you that again in just a moment, you will see a form open up, and they will put the information inside that form. When they put the information inside that form and hit send, it automatically emails the person that owns the card. Facebook Share just simply shares the mobile business card, the beacon card, okay, via Facebook, with the beacon card URL. All right, very simple. Just open it up. Now, one thing people get confused about, when you hit Facebook Share, what happens is it takes you out of the beacon card and into Facebook. And they're going to see, when they get all finished with it, they're going to see a white screen and people freak out and say, oh, my card's not working. That's not the beacon card. That is the Facebook app. Okay. So remember that. They will open it up and they will actually go to Facebook from there and share it through Facebook. And when they close it out, when they're done, it's going to still be in Facebook. They either need to hit the back button or go completely out of it and go back in the card. Yes, and it does show the logo on Facebook. The Share Web App button. Sharing the beacon card is very easy to do with the Share Web App button. We call this our viral feature. Clicking on Share App allows you to use your phones. Once again, it uses the phone's messaging system to share to one person. You can put one number up there, and or you can open up your phone book and you can click all the numbers in your phone book and send it out to everyone. This, when people see this, they get very excited. This is a very good closing feature. And what happens is when they get their app and you're walking through it again, okay, and you're showing them how to use it and how to do it, and you get to that port right there, what they're going to do is they're going to go in there and say, hey, let me show you how to share this to all your friends. And they're going to open up that app. They're going to hit Share Web App. and they're going to go to their phone book and they're going to send it out to all their friends that they want to send it out to. And all their friends are going to text them back. And what are they going to say? Wow, that is so cool. How did you do that? And now what just happened? You just created referrals, okay? Because everybody just saw what he's got. And we all know that what? There's something inside our brains that says if somebody else has something really cool, like a Ferrari, we want to drive a Rolls Royce. So we want to find out where he got that Ferrari so we can one up on him, right? And so we're going to tell him, say, hey, could you send that guy over here? Okay. And that happens time and time and time. I cannot tell you the number of apps that we have sold because of the Share Web app feature. It's a very powerful tool that you need to reinforce when you're talking to them. And if you will actually use that to show them how to share that app, they will get immediate response even while you're still in the store. The contact us button is just simply that. It's got all the contact information. It's got your door-to-door directions in there. It's got all your mapping information, your phone numbers, your email addresses, your web URL if you have them. And when they click on that, they get all the information at one time. And I'll show you that here in just a sec also. The V-Card. The V-Card allows your clients to download your business card. I need to correct that Y-O-U-R. Download your business card and your information directly into their phone. You know, if you go to your phone and you create a contact, okay, and you create that contact, you will put that on your phone in your phone book. The same thing happens when you create, use the V-Card. It automatically downloads the information. We put all that information in the app, and it downloads that information into the phone book. So really cool feature, and people love that because it allows them to put that information directly in there. When we do this, we put the web app URL into that V-Card. That way, when they open it up on their phone and they click on that URL, it opens up the mobile web app. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, save to home screen button. You simply click on that, and if you're on an Android phone, you use the little 3 dots up in the right-hand corner. Whatever phone you're on, this is a smart button, and it knows what kind of phone that you're on, and it shows you how to save the app to the phone. If you're on an Android phone, an iPhone, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I'll show you exactly how to save that app. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those are the top 3. Those are the biggest. Every now and then we'll get a Google Plus, a LinkedIn, some of that stuff. But the top 3 are Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we put those on the beacon cards also. Now, all of this is customized when you go out and just like the barbershop app I showed you, when you're talking to your customer, you can walk through. Now, a lot of people say, oh man, you got 27 apps that I can show people. You don't need to do that. Okay. An app is an app is an app. We're going to put your logo up here at the top. This is going to be your data here. We're going to color coordinate and show this. There's one thing I hate worse than anything in the world is someone that can't sell because they don't have 57 apps to show exactly what they look like. They all look exactly the same. Okay. With the exception of they are branded to that person. I have never one time after 2,000 apps had somebody say, do you have an app that I can look at that looks like my business? Never. I've never walked in with an app like that. And so don't get in that habit. Don't think that, oh, if I walk into a florist, how am I going to sell a florist if I don't have a floral app? you tell me, because I've personally never had to do it, so I've never had that problem. And what I sell is the mobile business card. I sell the features of the mobile business card and the benefits of those features. And I mean, it's pretty, if they've got a logo, they're going to know. I mean, this is a branded app. This all matches, and that's what you're selling. We're going to brand your app just like we've branded this one to match your colors and your logos. Just like the barbershop app. Real quick, I'm going to go into the app again. Let me jump over here. Any questions so far? Anybody have any questions? I know some of you have seen this 1,000 times from me. Any questions, Todd? Any questions, my friend? All right, I'm going to roll on. All right, buddy. Let me jump over here and hit the old Zoom and connect. Now I'm going to go over here. Now this beacon card is being transmitted, okay, from an app. I mean, from a beacon. Let them stop rotating here because I got them. All these are around my desk, so it's trying to jump everywhere. Let's go in here. It's going to open up the app, the beacon card. Simply the call me button. Just tap on the call me button, and it's going to bring up the call. Of course, that's my phone number. That's the number that it will call. Text me simply opens up the text messaging, and when it opens up the text messaging, you just type in the message to the person that you're going to type it to. They're going to be typing it back to you. So I can say, hey, what's up? And of course, that's going to come back to me because it went to my phone number. Hey, what's up? And they're going to get the message. It works with the messaging system right in the phone. Email us opens up, and I just changed that on Todd's card. You can see name up there barely. I need to change that to white. So Carrie emails Moby. .co, obviously. That 03366240. Hey, what's up? And I'm going to hit submit. It says, hey, thank you for your email. And there she goes. Off and away she goes. All right. And now that person will get that email. And I don't know what email I've got in there, so it's hard for me to tell you. Now, if you want to save the app, obviously, all you have to do on this phone here, I can hit that. It says, hey, click the icon at the bottom and then select add to home screen. So I'm going to click on that icon on the bottom, and I'm going to swing over here, and I'm going to go to add to home screen. And that's going to say, obviously, that's going to the email button. Let me go to the home page because I don't want to send the email button. I want to send the actual app. So you do it from the home page. I'm going to add the home screen. I'm going to hit add. And that puts the beacon card right on my home screen. Okay, I've got one there, I've got one there. And that adds the beacon card right to my home screen. Share web app is what opens up. You can see that opens up to my phone. It says check out the beacon card. Now, if this was Carrie's Barbershop, it would say check out Carrie's Barbershop at the address there. If I wanted to add it to my phone book, I could literally go down through here and select anybody and everybody that I wanted to send that to. I could select as many people as I want, and or I could just put one person in there. All right, and send it to that person. Hit send, and I'm done. And now he's going to get my card. Contact us information. You can see here, it's the name of the company, where it's located, their phone number, the mobile number. These are all click to call, okay? Click to email. This goes directly to their URL and, of course, the hours of operation, 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. If you want to know right where that person is, you can see Commerce, Texas right there. That's my hometown. I actually live way out here where the cows are, right about in here, right where you see that big green patch right there. My house is right about there. And then, of course, door-to-door GPS directions. All right. I'm on an iPhone, so guess what? It uses Apple's app. Okay. So, which is fine. And I can get door-to-door directions directly to where I want to go. Search for a place. Let's go there. Get directions. I'm 10 minutes from there. So I'm way out here. I'm going there. Simply hit go, and you got door-to-door directions. And of course, the V card. Simply, a V card contains information such as name, address, phone number, etc., that is easily imported into your phone's contacts. Simply tap the download button, then import the information into your contacts by tapping on the download button. Simply hit on download, and right here you can see it's called a VCF. That's the extension on a V card. The extension, yeah, Trex there, Restaurant 55. You're so right, man. Jerry knows me well. But that's your V card, and the extension is VCF, okay? Virtual contact card, opening contacts. And you can see here that it auto-populates all the information that I put in there. My address, the home page, the email, the phone number. Obviously, one would be a regular phone number and a mobile phone number, whichever have. Now you've got your click to call. I simply save it, and now that's put into my contacts. So if I go to my contacts over here, and I hate iPhone because it does everything backwards. Let's see here. Let's see where it put it. Right there, the beacon card. So I click on the beacon card, and that opens up all my information. It downloads the information automatically right into the person's contact book, phone book, whatever they want to call it. Okay. Any questions? Any questions at all on the beacon card? And of course, you have your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. That's actually attached to their Facebook and Twitter. Any questions at all? Facebook share. I'll show you how this works. You can see here it's going to Facebook. Say something about this. I want to share it on Facebook. Do I want to share it on a friend's timeline? Do I want to share it in a group? Do I want to share it on a page? Do I want to share it in a private message? However I want to share it. Hey, this is a test. Okay. For training. Do you have a beacon card? Ask me how. Ask me how you can get yours. Period. I'm not going to say this is a test. I'm just saying, do you have a beacon card? Maybe I'll sell one of these right here on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to hit post. All right, and that's going to post on my timeline. Now you see it went to a blank white page. Do not freak out. Now let me find Facebook on here. See if it's had time to post yet. Okay, and there it is right there. Get Digi.Mobi, the beacon card. Do you have a beacon card? Ask me how you can get yours. I open that up, and guess what? It opens up right to my beacon card inside Facebook. And I got about 1,200 friends, and a few of those people will see that. Okay. If you'll notice, it opened up in the Facebook browser, so it doesn't take them out of Facebook. They can open up, they can look at it, they can click to call me if they want to. They can do anything that you want. You know, it says call this number. This web page would like to access your phone to call this number, cancel or make the call. And I can go right back to Facebook, and you see that it's there. And I'm going to go ahead and like that. Okay. Any questions on that at all? Any questions? All right. I'm either doing a good job or I've got everybody confused. It's very, very simple. If you'll get down the routine of going from left to right, top to bottom, just like people read. If you'll watch this training and you'll read what I wrote about what these things do, what the feature is. And of course, the benefit of all these features is what? Quick, easy access to rapidly contact and or disseminate information immediately. And that's what the mobile card is for, to make it quick. We all know that people do what? They leave the house and they cannot find their business cards. They never have a business card when somebody asks for them. So simply, hey, you have a business card on you? Yeah, what's your phone number? I'll text it over to you real quick. Text it. Yeah, my business card's on my phone. Cool. And guess what? They just texted it to another business associate. And what are they going to want? They're going to want them one of those, right? They're going to want them a business card because now they know that they always leave the house without them, that they never have one. And hey, yeah, sure. Let me throw that right over there to you. Let me send you my business card. So let's go into the panel real quick. I'm not going to go deep into the panel. I just want to show you a couple of things tonight. There's a couple of things that you want to focus on. There's a couple of things that you want to train on. Right now, there's one thing you don't need to really worry about is the markdown cards. When you get out there and you start selling these, and I'm talking about the guys that are out actually selling the beacon cards. Some of you have other modes that you're doing, and you're doing your own thing. But for those of you that are just selling the beacon card, don't worry about the markdown cards right now. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to use this as an upsell. Now, every one of your clients, if they wish, can get one of these dashboards. Okay. If they want their own dashboard, we can set it up one of two ways. All right. We can set it up to where it's read only, or they have administrative rights where they can go in and mess with it and mess everything up. If they want to do that, they need to be trained on exactly what to do, how to do it, when to get in there and when not to get in there, and the things to touch and not to touch. Their platforms and your platforms doesn't have the iBeacon information on it. This is still in beta. This is something that we're still working on. And so you do not have this information on your platform. This is the beacon information right here. When you go in and you look at your beacons, let me come over here to a simple place where it's not quite congested. This will be your beacon here. This has all your beacon information. There's a couple of things I want to show you on here that are really important. This will be set up when your card is sent out. This is all set up with a URL and everything in it, but this is where you control everything. And most of the things that you will control is the title and the description. Okay, maybe when you go to meet your person, they say, hey, could you make it say this? Put 40 characters in the title and 150 characters in the description, and hit save, and you can change this to whatever you want it to be. It'll be set up before you leave when you get it, but they may want to change the title and description when it pops up on their notifications. Don't mess with any of this up here. This will be set to a custom URL that is set to a beacon. Set to the business card itself. And when that is saved, all that information is saved, and their information will be here. This will be their own particular card URL, their custom card URL, and then this will all be saved before it's sent to you. One other thing that will be pre-done before you get it is their address. Whatever address you send, that will be the place that I put it in. If that needs to be changed, just let me know and I'll change it. It takes about 2 seconds. And also, you'll be trained to do the same thing. You'll be able to go into your platform and make these changes too. But if you're out in the field, talking to somebody, let me tell you what really sells, okay? And that's exceptional customer service. And I do this all the time. I was talking to, matter of fact, today I was talking to Todd on the phone for about 30 minutes. Then the whole time I was talking to him, I was building a mobile business card and talking to somebody on text. And we had a perfect conversation. I have the ability to multitask, and I'm pretty good at it. And so if you're with a client, just say, hey, you got a minute to make a change real quick? I'll call you back if I'm not on the phone, or as soon as I get off the phone, I'll make the change. And this is what blows your customers away. They see the change happen right before them. The reason I like the mobile business cards, the Beacon cards, is because they're mobile web apps. They're not native apps, which take time to upload, to upload and get put on the in the web stores. That takes time, and it also for a native app, a native iPhone app, it could take 2 to 3 weeks for that change to take place. With the Beacon cards, it's immediate. So let's say that when they told you their phone number, they accidentally told you their wife's phone number because they had that in their mind and they just got off the phone with her. And they open it up and they say, hey, this is my wife's phone number. Can we change that? Instantaneously. I say, hey, yeah, it's changed, buddy. Take a look at it. They take a look at it and say, wow, that's amazing. That is customer service. And let me tell you, that customer service has built my business to the max. To the max. So don't be afraid to do that. That's what we're here for. We're here to build your business. We're here to build my business, and we do that with customer service. So places will be done when you get the card. Your beacons will be fully set up. Don't worry about forms or schedules right now, but you do want to understand the analytics, okay? This is what's called OTA, over-the-air analytics. And these, let me go over here to another. I don't have a beacon in here right now. Let me see. I think I got a beacon in this one. Okay, right here you see your notifications going out. You can see everything. Like this is the 10th right here. I actually took the beacon, the batteries out of this beacon a couple of days ago, so you can see that it went dead right there. So, but here is the here's the beacon. Here's the notifications being sent out, and this is a great thing to share with your clients because you can show them, hey, this is when you had high traffic in this area, and this is when you had no traffic in this area. And it also shows them the trends. It shows the click-through rates and also the distribution if they're using a card, a custom URL. Obviously, right now we're using a custom URL, so it's 100%. And we can see the click-throughs. We can see the click-through rates here, the number of notifications that we're seeing, and the number of unique visitors for every card. Great data, great information, and it's all driven by the beacon, okay? Each one of these beacons have a hard-coded URL. That's what allows us to change these beacons on the fly. This URL right here is hard-coded. Every beacon has its own individual link, and we're able to set that up, and that's how we connect the markdown cards, the custom URLs, and those things to the card. We will get into schedules at a later time, forms and markdown cards. This is also in your training package that you received. I recommend that you go in and don't be afraid to play with this. Come in here and set up and play with these markdown cards. Set up as many as you want. It's unlimited, okay? You don't get charged for those. You can build as many as you want and do anything you want with it. And then in some advanced training, we'll go through some CSS and doing some things with them, doing some things like that. And we'll get into that over the next couple of weeks. Any questions at all? This is probably going to be your toughest learning curve right here. Don't let it be. The only thing you need to learn is places, beacons, and analytics. Places, beacons, and analytics. Get those three things down. Get your jargon down with those and how to sell that. And places is just simply the place where the beacon is located. The beacon is just absolutely nothing but the beacon. This is really for you right here so that you can come in here and monitor your beacons and take a look at them and make sure that everything's working right. Your hardware details, the mode. Yeah, this is very important right here. Temperature. I mean, if you've stuck it in the store and then somebody moved it back by the air conditioning unit and it's overheating, it's not going to last very long. The battery life, you can see this one's at 71%. the transmission power. If you want these transmit powers to be set out, let me know what you're doing with them, and I can pretty much guess. We have one guy that sets everything to 300 meters. Everything he's got is 300 meters. I set that before the beacon is shipped out. Okay? I set it before the beacon is shipped out. Any questions on this part? This is your Eddystone details. 300 feet, 100 meters. And I do say that backwards all the time. All the time. So thank you for pointing that out. You can see here I had 2 beacons going. Any questions at all? I will send this video out as soon as training's over with. That way you can have this for a review. What you're selling a system, okay? And that's the one thing you want to remember. You're not just selling a beacon and you're not just selling a card. You're selling a system, a marketing system that allows them to drive traffic. There's going to be some upsells and we're going to go through that. Get your feet wet selling this product, okay? Going out and I sold nothing but the business card for 4 years. So I just added the beacons last June. I sold nothing but the beacon, the business cards for 4 years. So yes, that can be done. And yes, there is a lot of money in that. Any questions? I'll send it to you personally, sir. Just for you, buddy. For you folks that are new on here, there's some of these guys on here I've known for a really long time. So, and we become very close friends. So if you hear me messing with somebody, don't think it's a bad thing. When I get to know you really well, I'll mess with you too. Okay, any more questions? The best thing that I can tell you, and I'm going to close with this, is get in the mirror with that app and with your beacon and practice. Your elevator pitch, my number one is, hey, how's business? I've used that for 150 years. Hey, how's business? That's what I say when I walk into a store. I generate conversation, okay? And I ask them about their business. I ask them about their kids, their wife, the area, you know, the whole 9 yards. And I carry on conversation. And I ask them, do you have a business card? And they all say either yes or no. It's one of 2 answers, and neither answer is wrong, okay? Because you want them to give you a business card and you don't want them to have a business card. And then you ask them, oh, you don't have a mobile business card? No, what is that? And of course, what that does is it's like, wow, you know, that's cool. How do I get one of those? And you say, well, have you seen beacons? Let me show you how our beacon technology works. We call this our beacon card, where we attach this business card to a beacon so that you are literally walking around with a billboard in your pocket and transmitting out your information, disseminating your information to each and every person that walks by that has their Bluetooth engaged. And next thing you know, they open up their little notifications on their phone. Now, if they have an iPhone, I always tell people, listen, this is an Android product. It reaches 50% of the market. If you have an iPhone, let me just show you real quick. If you'll download the physical web app, and they will download the physical web app. We do it every single day. I've probably downloaded the physical web app on 2,000 phones. Okay, that's not exaggerating. All right, we've downloaded the physical web app on a bunch of phones. But what's really cool is for those that are in the room that have the Android app and they've got their Bluetooth on because they were listening to Pandora on their way to work, guess what? They open up their notifications and there's your business card. It's an amazing thing to see people's reaction. That is the greatest thing about this business, is that just to see people's reaction. We need to get cameras in our glasses just to capture people's reaction when they see how this technology works. And it really is amazing. And they realize that their business is about to change and you're about to help them change. And then later on, we're going to add on some texting, some SMS marketing, and a couple other things. We'll get into the markdown cards. I'll show you how to drive footfall and increase sales using markdown cards. And we're going to build this whole thing. It'll be like climbing a mountain. And then when we get to the top, you've built an absolute amazing marketing program for your client. And the cool thing is they literally will buy everything you bring to them because they trust you, because you've already brought them a great product. Any questions? All right. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I will shoot this email out. I'll email this to you guys' email address, this link for this training. Give it a few minutes to wrap up there. Absolutely, Todd. It's good to have you in the family, my friend. And Todd is ready to make a change and spend more time with his family, and bless you for that, buddy. Trust me, that's the most important thing a human being can do, is spend time with their family and friends, because I tell you, it goes by really quick. Life goes by quick. All right. Well, God bless. Good night. You too. You too, Jared. I'll tell you a funny story. Jerry answered his phone today, customer service or something like that. It was a message. I told him he needed to get him a nice woman's voice on that customer service message. You're going to run people off. But anyway, everybody have a good night. God bless it. I will see you on the next training. And if you need anything, do not hesitate to give me a call.